In what ways can a spouse be protected from being affected by IRS debt? Attorney Jackson Turner VAUGHT says, the best way to protect the spouse from owing the IRS is to file a married separate return so that it would not be considered their debt. It happens quite often that someone would owe money from before they got married. They either would have not told their new spouse about the debts, or they would have told them and the spouse wanted to come along and wanted to know if they would also be responsible for that debt. The new spouse would never be responsible for their spouse's old tax debt, and the only time they would be responsible is if they filed a joint return. In short, the debt would not transfer just because someone was married. They would have to file a joint return to be liable on that debt. The caveat is that, let us suppose the couple did end up getting married before their tax issue could be resolved. The following year, they would file a joint return and do a refund, but that refund would go to pay the old debt. The new spouse would be affected if that refund was primarily the new spouse's wage withholdings. If they had filed a married separate return, then both spouses would file their own tax return, so they would get their own refund, and that refund would not be applied to the other spouse's debt. This is why the best way to keep one spouse insulated would be to file a married separate return. For a free phone consultation, contact Attorney Jackson Turner VAUGHT in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina at 843-628-7917 or visit his website at www.turnervaughtlaw.com.